Thanks for tuning in, Coastside Family Adventures. We made it to Texas, to a campground that in the summertime is probably pretty amazing, right there by the lake. But we are having freezing temperatures. It is just about 21 right now, and it is going down to minus temperatures on Monday, and we're having electrical issues. So driving here, guys, I already noticed that we have some electrical issues. Normally when you drive the RV, the batteries automatically charge, and that didn't work. So I used the generator when we spent the night. We had 2 nights on this road trip coming here from Arizona that we spent boondocking. I used the generator. That also didn't work. It didn't charge the batteries. I could use things in the RV, like very, very limited. So we were able to have some lights, and as long as the generator was running, and that was kind of working, but definitely not enough. I could tell the lights were dimmed. The heater was blowing really, really low air. So I knew something was wrong, and I figured when we plug in here everything would be fine. But when we got here and I did plug into the 30 amp electrical outlet that they have right here, it didn't change anything. So since it is freezing temperatures, we definitely need to figure out what the heck is going on. Okay guys, so our electricity basically just stopped working. We have the lanterns put up. We put new batteries in the lanterns. I put blankets in in most of the windows. That one has reflectix underneath. This one has reflectix and a blanket. The bed is warm. We have the warmest comforter ever, and I put an extra blanket on top of it. So in bed we're usually just fine. I piled some of Daniel's stuffed animals back there on the wall, so because he's sleeping in the bed with me right now since Matt is not here. And then I wrapped Jessie up in blankets down here. Hi Jessie. Oh, it's too dark to see her. Yeah, let me get the lantern down. Hi, Jessie. Oh, she's all wrapped up. And even though I might sound calm right now, I definitely called my husband crying my eyes out. And he is trying to get a mobile RV repair guy over here to get us heat. Okay, guys, so the mobile repair guy came over. Oh my gosh, he drove 45 minutes to come out here and help us. And he says it's the converter. So our converter is broken, and the converter that he brought wasn't working for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it was a used one that he had, and he has to order us a new one. But what he did was he put this little trickle charger thing on. So I just have to keep watching it so it doesn't turn off. If it does turn off, he said I have to push that one button there to turn it back on, which is a temporary fix. But our heater is working now. And it is a propane heater, by the way, guys. But even the propane heater needs the fan to run, which takes electricity. And our converter wasn't getting any electricity to the RV. So even though we are plugged in, I guess the electricity goes to the converter, and then the converter is supposed to get it to the batteries. I don't really know. It's all gibberish to me, but either way, we have heat now. We're using limited lights right now because we don't want the batteries to run out, and his charger, of course, to run out until the pod gets here. So we're still using mostly the lanterns. He said just to keep one light on and the heater on, just so it kind of keeps going. And that's what we're doing. So it's warm in here now. The heater is definitely working. So all we have to do is make it through the night, and then hopefully he has the pod tomorrow. And if not, then he said we would be fine for another day. So 1 or 2 days, and then hopefully he can put a new converter in and everything will be back to normal. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see this here. There's like this little side door under our bed here, so I can get to this little charger machine without lifting up the bed. And it kept turning off last night. Oh my gosh, seriously, it turned off I think 5 times, and now it's working again. At first I had to push this button there to turn it back on. I just took some screenshots and I took some pictures and sent it to the mobile repair guy, and he said, yeah, just push the mode button there until that blue light comes on. So I did that, but then I woke up a few times and the machine was off, and I pushed and pushed and seriously nothing worked. So now it's working again, but it will work for seriously like maybe half an hour and then freeze up again. And that's, I think, what it is. It's freezing up because do you see the ice next to it? That's under our bed. So I heard a really loud noise last night, and I think our water filter that is down there, look, it froze and then it broke off. And that was the noise that I heard, I think, under our bed. I saw it this morning. I think it's just so cold down there that basically everything is frozen. It's so crazy. But look how beautiful it is. Definitely looks beautiful. Well, hopefully the guy can come today and fix it, because tonight it goes down below 0 and I don't know if we're gonna survive that. That would be pretty crazy to do this again all night. I think even if I had to go anywhere right now, I don't think I could. Holy moly. This is insane. I cannot believe I'm stuck here with Daniel in a blizzard with the electricity not working. Total insanity, if you ask me. Holy moly. Wow. It's beautiful though. It's, I guess, the sun is shining. Yay. I think that's what has kind of saved us in the daytime, because maybe the solar panels get a little bit of charge into the batteries, and that's how we can use the propane heater. But last night was brutal. I mean, the batteries just get drained somehow, and unless that charger is working, we're screwed. So I think we're good for the daytime, and hopefully the guy will come today. Now our water is frozen too, so I'm gonna go in the bathhouse there and get us some gallon jugs of water. Wow. It is 7, by the way. I am so grateful for this bathhouse, guys. Not to take showers, but to come in here. It's warm and we can fill our gallon jugs with water. Okay guys, it is freezing. In fact, my phone doesn't even want to film. But I found some P.O.B that we used last year, in Leavenworth when we spent the winter. Man, I tell you one thing, if I had not spent the winter in Leavenworth, I was so scared last year to spend a winter in the RV, and then learned that it is possible. If we had not done that, oh my gosh, I would be dying right now. I would be so scared. But we did survive a winter, and I learned quite a few things. So I had some of the top left, and I decided to put it around the bedroom slide, so we have a little bit more of the heat contained in there. Oh my god, it is so cold, guys. So cold. Okay, we found another way to heat the front of the RV, and also I purchased this little converter here not too long ago, and that we have been able to charge Daniel's iPad with and my phone, so that is a total lifesaver too. And we are okay on gas. I mean, I didn't fill up. I should have filled up, but that is some warm air coming out of there, so I'm pretty happy about that right now. We've been just playing board games in here. So right now we got the RV running, and it is blowing warm air at us, right, Daniel? Yay! So we got a whole bunch of games here, and we are going through all of them. There's more. So we're warm right now, are we, Daniel? Aren't we? Unfortunately, the mobile RV person hasn't made it yet, and it is about 4 in the afternoon, so I am definitely look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? You see birds? Oh yeah. So I'm not sure if he's gonna make it out here. He actually called earlier and said that his diesel truck froze up or gelled up or something, so he was trying to get that going. What do you think, Jessie? She doesn't even acknowledge me. She's mad. Are you mad at me, Jessie? Want my move mine? Oh my goodness, she does not like it. It's too cold, huh?
Mom, I moved mine.
We did it, guys. What you see right there is the most amazing thing. It's the electric heater. Here's your water, Daniel. It's working! Yay! It's working! The guy came last night about, I don't even know, 5. Yeah, I think 5. And put a new converter in, and now we can use the electric heater back here. And we'll try not to use the propane heater too much so we don't run out of propane, because it was a -2. Look guys, it was so cold at night that actually our water filter that is located under our bed, or was located under our bed in the back, froze off. It totally just cracked and came off. Okay, so the mobile RV guy was able to just take this piece out, and he just simply like bypassed it, put like a little piece that connected the hose that was on this side and the hose that was on this side, so there's no, once the water unfreezes, it doesn't leak. He just kind of bypassed it, so we have to deal with it, getting a new
Daniel!
It's Daniel. Daniel has been on this really crazy adventure with me. Just Daniel and I have been doing this insane thing, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay guys, this is just too funny not to film. I brought these jugs of water in here, and I left this one here in the bathroom, just so we have some water in the sink to wash our hands since our pipes are frozen. And then this one I had in the front of the RV on the floor. And I was gonna give Jesse some water, and seriously, look at this. It's frozen. It's an ice cube in that was inside the RV. Oh my gosh. Wow, that must have been frozen. Froze last night when it was -2. Oh my god. That is so crazy.
It's cold.
I know. Come here.
It's so cold.
Okay, I came in the bathroom to fill up my gallons of water here, since our water is frozen in the RV and the water is frozen in the bathrooms too. Everything is shut down right now. I'm not sure why they even keep the door open. I guess it's warm. The heater works. Okay, try to find a different way to get water. I pushed the slides in, the slide right here, and then the big one, which was horrible because on top it was all frozen. I had to go on top of the RV and actually get the ice off that little slide there so I could put the slide in. So I think that should keep more warmth in. Oh my god, I'm so cold. And I think we can run the car to stay warm in there for now, as long as we have gas. Oh my god, this is the scariest thing ever. All right, here's a view of our bedroom right now with the slide in. It makes it very small, which is fine, doesn't bother me. We have pillows, blankets, everything piled up all around us. We have batteries in the lanterns. I always stock up on batteries. We are running low, but we still had enough. So the RV does have solar panels and batteries, so our lights are still working. I'm gonna turn them off though, because I want to conserve that energy from the batteries. And then we still have some propane, so we are out of milk though. And also this is our last water here, so hopefully Matt is gonna be here soon. It sounds like he's 17 hours away. And sorry, my kitchen is a mess, but our water is frozen. So one thing I could suggest also is always have some soy milk or almond milk. I have both. That doesn't need to go in the fridge, as a backup. So that's what I have in here now. So since we have propane, I was able to make a pizza and heat some soy milk, and I put some honey in there so it tastes better. And we are so when the power was still on, I had the electric heater running to conserve the propane, and it's still okay in here, warm enough so I don't have to turn it back on. I just have to keep an eye here on the batteries. So see, we're super low on the propane, and I connected an extra bottle out there that's almost empty. So batteries, yeah, looks like they're okay for now. So we'll see how it goes. I'm trying not to use anything right now. We're just kind of staying warm for the moment, but if I need to, I can turn the propane heater on. Oh my god, guys, power is back on. Holy crap, I think this is the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Especially since I have my 7-year-old with me and I cannot drive this RV out of here. I'm just trying to spend time in bed here to stay warm, but as long as the power is on, it definitely gets us some warm air in here. Okay guys, it's I think day 5 or 6. Gosh, you can see the ice hanging off the RV. You see that? It's getting pretty crazy. We're running the RV to keep the heat in every time that the power goes out. It's been just randomly going on and off. I think they're doing those rolling whatever it's called, blackouts. There is no way I can pull this RV out of here. No way. I mean, it's just totally snowed in. We're stuck, that's for sure. My husband is on the way. I'm walking over to the trash right now. You can go with me, guys. My husband is on the way, but because the road conditions are so horrible in New Mexico right now and Texas, he can't really drive at night. He waits for the ice to melt on the roads and drives in the daytime and then stays the night. This is the second night that they have been staying in a hotel, and then as soon as it warms up a bit and the roads are not iced over, they can drive again. They passed a few accidents yesterday. It's pretty crazy. These must be full-timers here because there's nobody here. They probably got out of here. This is so crazy, oh my gosh. And we're out of water now, so look, they have a driving range here, isn't it cool? So for me and Daniel, we still have apple juice, and I have a gallon of almond milk that we can drink. But for Jessie, I gotta figure out something now. Our doggy. Alright guys, I want to show you something else that is probably saving my life right now, which is this little hose here, because our tank here on the RV, it's a 10-gallon tank and you can't take it out and fill it. So one thing that we learned in Leavenworth last year was to have an extra tank, and Matt figured out how to put this little T on there so we can actually hook up the extra tank. So since the power went out so much and our fridge was using propane before I realized to turn it off, this is empty now, and I think I have another gallon in here or so. And then the ranger came here from the RV park and he brought us one of these tanks that they had in their barbecue. It isn't full, but I think there's another gallon or so in there. So I'm just covering it so it doesn't get snowed in. And that is probably saving us right now, or one of the things that's saving us right now. Okay, I'm gonna make my way down there to the lake. For whatever reason, this lake is not freezing, and it was -2, guys. -2 and freezing temperatures for the last week, and this lake isn't frozen. And I'm gonna get a jug. This was, by the way, in the RV. It's frozen, the little bit of water that was in there. I'm gonna go and fill this up, and it's not for us to drink, it's just so we have water to wash our hands and, you know, flush the toilet, clean the toilet out. So just a gallon of water will help. And I'm actually not sure if I can do this. I don't want to step on this ice. I don't know how strong it is. I'll go down there and fill it up. Wow, look at those birds and the ducks. Holy crap. This is crazy. Well, the lake idea didn't really work as well as I thought it would. The water was actually kind of dirty because it's moving so much, and I couldn't get far enough out there to get it. So snow it is. There's my bowl, and I'm gonna fill it with snow and melt the snow. There it is. I got a little thing of snow here. And it is super warm in the RV right now, so I've been running this front cap for half an hour and it is super warm. I can actually turn it off now Nice. Definitely like that. Daniel is happy as long as his iPad is charging, and whenever the power is on, it charges. Here's another thing, guys, that I want you to remember. Every time the power goes out, the fridge goes automatically onto using propane. So since we're really running low on propane and it is cold outside, I was hoping that our food stays cold even if I turn the fridge off. So that's what I did. I turned the fridge off, and that way I know for sure it will not be using any propane to keep our food cold. Seems to be just fine for the fridge part, but unfortunately in the freezer things definitely are starting to melt. So we'll probably have tater tots today. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I think things are still cold enough for the, you know, for them to be okay in there. The fridge part is totally fine actually. So everything is very cold in here. Another thing that I'm trying to do right now is melt some snow so we can wash our hands, because we do have to use the bathroom in here. So I'm trying to melt some snow just for hand washing. And one more really crazy thing is, not that I want to show you our toilet, but our tank is frozen in there. God, look at this. Look at this. There's blankets everywhere. So our tank is frozen, and that means there's a pyramid of poop piling up, and I am boiling water right now, and I don't even have a clean pot left. I can't do any dishes. So I'm boiling water right now, just hopefully to be able to melt the poop in the tank, in the poop tank. Oh my God. So that will go down a little bit and we can keep using our bathroom in here, because the bathroom at the RV park is closed now. Hey guys, look at that. I wasn't planning on washing our dishes with snow, but just melting the snow in the pot and boiling it for a minute actually got my pot clean too. Yay. Thank goodness for the snow. Oh boy, that's working, guys. We now got water to wash our hands, cleaned the toilet, and got drinking water for Jessie. Okay, so since I wasn't able to freeze the poop pyramid in the tank, we now have to poop in bags. Thankfully, I had one of those big rolls of the garbage bags, and we're just gonna use them every time we need to go to the bathroom and then just throw it out. And just FYI, guys, snow is dirty. So people suggested on Facebook to melt snow. We wouldn't be drinking it, but it was more actually for Jessie. I had to figure out for something for Jessie to drink. And people suggested filtering it and boiling it. And yes, I absolutely agree. If you can filter it and boil it, do it. So you can see how dirty that melted snow is. This is just for us to wash our hands here. I put some soap in there so we can wash our hands. But if you had to drink it or give it to your... I think honestly the pets are probably okay, but it is interesting to see how dirty it is. I know dogs eat snow all the time and drink lake water and stuff. I think that the pets will be okay, but wow. Yay, something else good happened. The fire department came and brought us some bottles of water. I think they brought us 9 of these. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. You know, guys, what the scariest thing was about this whole thing? When I went up on the RV yesterday to get the ice off and it was all slippery and stuff, just thinking about what if I fall and get hurt. So I came down and I sat down with Daniel and we talked a little bit about what he would do if something happened to me. I made sure he knows, you know, to call 911 or contact his dad, and if the power goes out, that he could go underneath the blanket here, underneath the comforter, and stay warm. And that was just, you know, something I didn't really want to think about, but what if? I mean, I don't know. Oh, look at that little squirrel right there. It sounds like there's water running over there. Oh yeah, that pipe. Oh my god. Shoot. Water is like running. Damn it, maybe I should knock on the door. I think there's somebody there. I don't know, nobody came to the door, so I think I'm just gonna turn the water off. Because this can't be good. Oh my gosh, look at that water filter, is just cracked. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off and let the ranger know. We never even got to hook up to water because by the time we got here, the water was already frozen. Oh boy. Well, it is day 7. It's a beautiful day, and I think from now on things are just gonna go up and better. Look at the ice on that bathroom. Oh my god. Wow, that is pretty crazy. Holy moly. Well, we're definitely not able to drive out of here yet, that's for sure. Because I don't think I could drive on this unless I had chains on. But we can stay here for a few more days and wait with the temperatures warming up. I'm hoping that the snow will melt and we're in like 3-4 days maybe we're able to pull out of here. In the meantime, my husband should be here soon and we have a 4-wheel vehicle to get around. That will help. Gosh, look how gorgeous this is. Holy moly. You know, one thing that really sucks is right before we left California, like seriously a day before we left California, we decided to skip all winter activities and left all of our snow clothes in California, even the ones that I had just purchased the week before. And we decided to just, you know, not go skiing this year or snowboarding. And then this happened, and Daniel has like no warm winter clothes. I was piling some of Christian's clothes on him so he could go outside a little bit, but it was so cold. Like, you know, when it got into the, oh look, they put the cone there just so people know where the lake starts. That's a smart idea. So Daniel hasn't really been able to enjoy this at all because, you know, it was like 7 even in the daytime. Today is a really nice day. You can tell things are looking up. Although it is gonna be freezing one more night, but my husband will be here, so we don't have to do this alone. Wow, look at this. Crazy. Hey guys, it's day 7 and I haven't had a shower in 6 days or so. We still don't have running water, but I think we pretty much, I can say we have survived the blizzard. looking at the temperatures, it looks good. Everything is going up from now on. Maybe one more night of cold temperatures, but then tomorrow I think we're hitting like 34 or something. My husband is on the way. He's just a couple hours away. He's getting groceries and everything we need. And let me think. I think I can now say we have survived the blizzard. I mean, if anything horrible happens, I'll make another video, but I think we're okay. I really hope we made it. I hope that you guys watching this video can maybe get some tips, you know, just how we did it, what we did and stuff. I want to thank everyone out there that has helped us, the rangers, the fire department, my Facebook friends, and the mobile RV guy, oh my gosh, who saved us on the first day here. Thank you everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to our channel. And we're alive, yay. I think we made it.